Hey folks, an update to the table saw and what I've done to it since we bought it. These are not great for most saws when they show up. Of course, it showed up with just the black anodized metal and the track. Bought a piece of 80/20 or close to 80/20. I believe it's Power Tech off of either Rockler or Amazon, and a stop gauge for it that was separate. This one I bought it's numbered from right to left, and it's fairly accurate if you adjust the end of it to the saw. These numbers across the top are accurate, repeatable. I think this was, it's like close to 30 bucks and this was maybe 15. So for $45, upgraded, does everything I'm gonna need to do. If I wanted it to be any more accurate, I will probably use a sled, table saw sled. I had one for the old saw. Of course, that doesn't fit on this one, so I'll make a new one at some point. I did go through and make a couple zero clearances for the saw. This one has got quite a bit of slop on each side that came with the saw. This one I made out of some leftover ply. I attached a couple magnets to the bottom. Clearance is much better, sits in there good, don't have an issue. I also made one up for the dado blade. This one I just went with a couple of button head screws and adjusted those to make it work. For as little as this is going to be in there, I'm not really worried about holding it down with magnets. So that works great. I did add a new cast iron leaf for a router. This is, I believe it's called a Bulldog. It's a Rockler brand. Comes with the fence. If I can get my fingers out of the way. Comes with the fence and the cast iron top. I tapped into the side of it, so I had to drill into the cast iron to match up with the saw fence rail here and on this side, here and here. I did use the grade 5 bolts that came with it over here. So for the router lift, I went with a Rockler Pro Lift brand. I love the snap in, snap out plates that come with it. Bought the assortment brand. They come in plenty of different sizes. So they got a 0 clearance, 5/8, 1 inch, 1 1/4, 1 1/2, 1 7/8, and 2 3/4. This would not fit over this locking miter bit I needed, so I had to buy a 0 clearance, machine it out, machined the back a little bit, and 0 clearance the replaceable plate that comes with it to make it work for myself. The Pro Lift fits this very good sized Trion, almost 3-horse router that has all the power I need to run that bit. I went with the Dust Right box. It fit exactly where needed on this table from Rockler with no issues. Hopefully we're getting all the images there. Put a couple magnets here on the side to hold my tooling. And for me, that fits perfect down in there. It's out of the way, and I like keeping it there. I added an on-off switch to this side of the saw. I also added a nice extension cord assembly here with a hanging magnet to hold the table saw wrench. This, yes, it does have the adapter up there, or the holder to fit the wrench and everything, but it's just so hard to get to. For dust collection, I went with extending this out with a nice swivel on it. And this runs up to the back of the, spit it out, the rail. And then also have a 90 attached down here for the table saw. And those fit perfectly on one of these. So that just slides down there, connects, and we're good. I had a few comments wondering about the size from edge of the rail to edge of table. It's just a little better than 61 inches, which is 5 foot 1 inch. And front to back, outside of the switch, like 35, and outside my wheels is 36.5. So that's my footprint size. Yours may vary depending on how you do it. Again, I bought this because I wanted it mobile. And as I let you go today, here's the view from outside my shop. Nice little bit of winter still with us. You folks have a good day.